Yes, co-parenting is a very major challenge that we're having. To the women, to the mothers, to the fathers, to the men, co-parenting has been a very complicated aspect in our families. But in this case, we are going to discuss about co-parenting, and we are going to see how simple or hard that you can make it. When we dive into our topic of the day of co-parenting, what is co-parenting? Because even people don't understand what co-parenting means.
But co-parenting is two parents agreeing and taking the role to raise their children in the way they deserve to be trained, raised, and taken care of. Whether you're in the marriage or you're separated, but you agree to meet all your roles and responsibilities as parents. Your wife grew up in their own family. Each family has its values, beliefs, and attitudes, as well as cultural preferences and how people choose to do things. So the best thing is when we are agreeing to become parents, we need to come to terms with our cultures, with our values, with our beliefs. Let me bring you a case in point. Now, here in Buganda, you realize that the men believe that girls, you find that children have, and then you find someone from a region, let me say in Western Uganda, where for them they believe that the boy child should not kneel down for anybody. Now, all the decisions they're going to make have to roam around your culture, my culture, but in the end, our culture as a family. Developing values and beliefs is very key. What will our family's values and beliefs be? 9 months, actually, even if it is by mistake, you have 9 months to negotiate, to prepare, to get through all this. What don't I agree with? What do I? And even 9 months, that is before the child is born. And now, after the child is born, you have 2 solid years before the child can fully contemplate your words. But remember, in those, we call them early childhood, actually early childhood experiences. They are between 0 to 5 years. But from 2 years to 5, there a child understands what you're saying, can know that you're having a fight, can know you're disagreeing on something. They can either leverage on it or learn from it. So it is best to always sit and agree when you've just accepted. And we must have principle, procedure, and protocol. Who makes the final decision? What's the process? Before you take a decision, what process do we follow? What do we first? Do we first talk about it? Do we all go and benchmark? Do we go? Now, what's the procedure? When you go for antenatal care, those hospitals have counselors, and there are times where they call both the husband and the wife to attend antenatal together. Those days are very key to highlight for you some of these few things that you may not know. There are some women that get pregnant and spend 2-3 months without telling the man. And now the man is being told on the 3rd month that I am pregnant. But you've prepared yourself psychologically for 6 months, preparing, I need to tell him when I am ready. But he has to prepare himself in 3 months to become a dad. Now, that's where their performance anxiety kicks in. And the gentleman, all of a sudden, is beginning now to worry, what will I do? How?
They will reject you.
Exactly. That is why I want to say co-parenting starts from the 0 days or the first 1 week of the child. Now the father is known that, the child is 1 week in my stomach. The person starts to plan to the day when you find out the gender of the child. After knowing the gender of the child, you prepare. He's a boy. How do we plan on dressing him? Where by the time you realize that the lady is going to give birth in this month, what do I change my schedules to meet your birth month? Like all those things need to be agreed upon this way down before we even get into receiving the child fully. Some people take those stages for granted. And that is why most of you realize some even women, when they give birth, they don't like their children.